Hey guys. Well, I've decided to do a little video and it's called Was Trump Right about Dorian's path on map that he showed at any time. And these are the views. This is Hurricane Dorian forecast track and intensity. And you can see that drawn in here is a little bubble. And I've been looking at that. And so I started doing a little bit of research. You can see this is one of the paths at one of the times. This is another path. This is the spaghetti straps, whatever you want to call them, of the possibilities of where it could go. This is some more of the maps. You can see it's got a little tip of Alabama down here, right there. It's coming in. And you can see this is another one, which shows a little tip of Alabama there. Then you can see across here. This one shows that it's across Alabama. So if we were to look at the drawing that Trump had, you can see that right here was marked. So it had come out this far and this was drawn in. So this goes across the tip of Alabama here. This is coming from NOAA. Okay, so let's look at another article. Weather agency now backs Trump, says Dorian could have impacted Alabama. The federal agency that monitors hurricanes said Friday that Dorian could have impacted Alabama. Let me move this back. You can see here, we'll go back to this one again. There's Alabama there. That's Georgia. Then you have South Carolina starts up here. Anyway, the federal agency that monitors hurricanes said Friday that Hurricane Dorian could have impacted Alabama, backing claims by President Trump that he was right to tweet a warning over the weekend about the storm affecting the state. In an unsigned statement, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, said that information provided by NOAA and the National Hurricane Center to President Trump and wider public demonstrated that tropical storm force winds from Hurricane Dorian could impact Alabama. The advisories in question were dated from August 28th to Monday, September 2nd, the agency said. The statement points to a few graphics issued by the National Hurricane Center to support Trump's claims. The map shows percentage possibility of tropical storm force winds in the United States. Part of Alabama were covered. Usually the 5% to 10% chances between August 27th and September 3rd. Maps on August 30th grew to cover far more of Alabama, but for only 12 hours, and the highest percentage hit 20% to 30% before quickly shrinking back down. The controversy began Sunday morning when Trump tweeted that Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama will most likely be hit harder than impacted by Dorian. In response to the National Weather Service's Birmingham office tweeted that Alabama will not see any impacts from Dorian. We repeat, no impacts from Hurricane Dorian will be felt across Alabama. The system will remain too far east, the office said in response to Trump's comments. But on Friday, NOAA said that the NWS tweet spoke in absolute terms that were inconsistent with probability from the best forecast product available at the time. The statement from NOAA contrasts with comments the agency's spokesman, Chris Vaccaro, made Sunday. The current forecast path of Dorian does not include Alabama, Vaccaro said at the time. Don Sobian, president of the union representing Weather Service employees, tweeted Friday, "Let me assure you the hardworking employees of the NWS had nothing to do with utterly disgusting and disingenuous tweets sent out by NOAA management tonight." Other meteorologists also voiced concerns about NOAA's actions Friday. University of Georgia meteorology professor Marshall Shepard, former president of the American Meteorology Society, simply responded, "Oh my God." I'm very disappointed to see this statement come out from NOAA, Oklahoma University Meteorology professor Jason Furtado told the Associated Press. "I am thankful for the folks at NWS Birmingham for their work in keeping the citizens of Alabama informed and up to date on weather hazards." Furtado said NOAA's statement and President's Twitter war on weather are undermining confidence in meteorologists, adding the job just got harder because of the issue. Trump also defended his statements repeatedly this week, insisting that the information he gave on Sunday was accurate. On Wednesday, the president held up a map in the Oval Office showing the cone of uncertainty over areas possibly affected by the storm. A part of Alabama appeared to be circled in black marker. The media criticized the president over his claims. causing Trump to say Thursday that the coverage was meant to demean him, adding, "What I said was accurate." He posted images and NOAA graphics that at one point projected Dorian's possible impact on Alabama. And I'm going to show you guys these graphics, okay? These are the graphics that he had posted. And if you notice here, this covers most all of Alabama. On Thursday afternoon, Trump invited Fox News into the Oval Office to emphasize his point that forecasts for Dorian last week had Alabama in the warning cone, providing a graphic from the National Hurricane Center and a screenshot of a news report on NBC. Fox News was also told that Trump was shown a graphic prior to briefing by Federal Emergency Management Agency FEMA last week that appeared to show an older forecast track with Dorian going north through Florida Peninsula and just grazing Alabama. When asked why his Sunday morning tweet mentioning Alabama came off the forecast track had moved much further east, the president seemed to agree that the forecast track had moved, but was adamant that at some point Alabama had been at risk. He also emphasized that on occasions in the past, forecast tracks have changed dramatically. Also, Thursday, the White House released a statement from Rear Admiral Peter J. Brown, the president's Homeland Security and Counterterrorism advisor, who said he briefed the president on Sunday about the storm, including possible storm impacts well outside the official forecast cone. The president's comments were based on the morning's Hurricane Dorian briefing, which included the possibility of tropical storm force winds in southeastern Alabama, Brown said. On Friday, Trump tweeted, "The fake news media was fixated on the fact that I properly said at the beginning of Hurricane Dorian that in addition to Florida and other states, Alabama may be grazed or hit. They went crazy, hoping against hope I had made a mistake, which I didn't. Check out maps." He followed up hours later by tweeting, "Just as I said, Alabama was originally projected to be hit. The fake news now denies it." Anyways, you guys, I thought I'd make a little video of this, but it was for another reason as well. When we elect presidents in the United States, and what I've noticed over the last few years is when presidents have been elected, people are automatically trying to get rid of the president that they didn't pick or that they don't agree with or they don't like. One of the biggest problems that I think that the United States has is we need to overcome, pull together, and we need to support whoever is in office. We don't have to like them, but this is our country and we need to stand strong. And it's all for one and one for all. Anyways, you guys, much love, and I hope you all are doing great.